Greetings, this is Jim Lindsay. This is a tutorial on how to use the SAM website, the SAM Projects website. This is not a video to teach you how to do the individual SAM projects or use the template files or any of that sort of stuff. This is just to give you an overview of what the site is for and how to get into it for the first time. I think you'll enjoy using this site. It's really it's been a great tool for us to communicate to students a bunch of new skills with these particular software programs that we use SAM for, and so I think you're going to enjoy it. So let's get started. Okay, as we get into this, I want to introduce you to Samwell Tarly. He is a character from the Game of Thrones books and TV shows, and you may have heard of him if you've read those books or seen the TV show. I use him as my sample student, and so you'll see that Samwell Tarly has a topper.wku.edu email account just like you do. That's important. That email address is used to create your identity for the SAM website. Your identity, your username for the SAM website is this. It's the first part of your email address, your Western email address, and instead of having at topper.wku.edu, it's at cis.wku. And so everybody, every single WKU CIS 141, 243 student that has a SAM account has this username. And I know that because I create every single one of your accounts. And so that is your username for the SAM website. The first part of your email address at cis.wku. Now, if you took CIS 141 before, or if you took a CIS 243 class and you're just retaking this for a grade or whatever, a long time ago, you might have had a different username, but everybody for the last year and a half has had this as their username, at cis.wku. Now, here's the next piece. Your password is the word please, P-L-E-A-S-E, for every single person in this class. I know that because I created your accounts about 2 or 3 days ago, and I also, let's say you've taken CIS 141 before and you're retaking it, and that was the case, I went in and I reset every one of your passwords to the word please. So for every person in this class, your username is the first part of your email address at cis.wku, and your password is the word please. Now I've already put you in my class, so this is very simple. All you have to do is go to the sam.cengage.com website, which we'll do in just a moment. Put in your username and your password of please. It's all lowercase, and you're going to be taken directly to my class. Let me show you what that looks like. Now, just as a note before we move on, if you ever forget your password, there's a forgot your password button at the login page, and you can use it. When I created your account, what I did is I included your WKU email address as your actual email address, and so if you click on that I forgot my password button, it will send you an email at your WKU email address and tell you what it is, and so you can take advantage of that. So let's go to the SAM site. Let's log in. It looks like this. This is sam.cengage.com. You'll see it right up here. You're going to put in your password. I'll put in my Samwell Tarly one here. All right, so you're going to put in your first part of your email address from WKU at cis.wku and the word please. And once you've done that, you'll click on the login button. Now, once you click the login button, if this is the first time you've taken CIS 141, and for the majority of you it is, but when you click login, it's going to say, hey, welcome to SAM. Let's get your account, the rest of your account stuff set up, and it'll ask you questions like, what's your security question? So if you forget your password, you can say what's the name of your dog, or what's your mother's maiden name, or something like that. So those of you that are taking CIS 141 for the very first time, once you click login with this username and password, you're going to be asked some questions. You set those up, you answer those questions, and then you're going to get to the screen I'm about to show you. If you've taken CIS 141 before, and some of you have, and I reset your password to the word please, what you see next will be exactly what I'm about to show people. So let me take you to that. this is the screen that you'll see next. This is basically the welcoming screen. It's called the activity calendar, and that's not what you really want to be looking at. Instead, what you want to be looking at is the activity list, which is right over here. Please note before I click on the activity list that there's a drop-down box right here, and it tells you the courses that you are enrolled in. And you guys are going to be in CIS 141 Jim Lindsay Summer 2016. That's the only class that you should be enrolled in. I took you out of it. If you were in anything else, I took you out of those and just put you in this. Also, so I'm going to go to the activity list here, and these are the projects which you are supposed to do for this class. Now, please note that there are little check boxes up here for exams, training projects, SAMPath, readings, and always available. They're all checked right now, and that's fine. I would leave it just like it is. If you ever get in here to the activity list and like there's nothing listed, what probably happened is somewhere along the line this projects button or projects box got unchecked. If you undo that, be like, oh man, there's no data, because the only thing we use the SAM site for is projects. And so in order for your activity list to be populated, that button has to be checked. And so if you ever get there and you don't see anything, make sure that the projects button is checked. Note that there are 12 projects, and you need to do all 12 of these by specific dates. What order should you do them in? Well, you can order these on the page by their due date, which is how mine are showing up right now. You'll see that the first 6, the first PowerPoints in Word 1 and 2 are all due by July 7th and 11:59 p.m. Central Time. You could also put these in order. If you click on these things at the top, it'll put them in the order by their names, by their types, and so on. I think it's convenient to have them listed by due date just so you can see what's first. So do those 6 projects first, and then these 6 projects are also due together on August the 2nd. So that's what you do. And then in order to start working on a project, and the instructions for this are shown to you in the individual tutorial movies for the SAM site. But what you do is you click on a project. It says how many attempts you have left. You hit start, and then you download instructions as well as a start file, and then from this same screen you can then submit your work. But let me jump over to Blackboard real quickly and show you what those individual movies. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, so now I am in Blackboard on the SAM projects page, and what should you do next? Well, now what you do is you basically next you should watch this Windows. Any of you using a Windows computer should use this Windows users and click there. It will give you the instructions for how to proceed. And Apple people should watch that one. So Windows people watch that one, Apple people watch that one. You're watching this movie right here already. And then there's a link to the SAM website, and these individual tutorial movies down here are for each of the projects. Let me say this as clearly as I can. For every single SAM project, there is a tutorial movie showing you exactly how to do it. We don't expect you to know how to do any of this stuff. I'm sure you will know how to do some of it, but we don't expect you to know how to do any of it. So we'll show it to you. And so each one of these movies, these are links to YouTube movies, these show you how to do these individual projects. And so what you should do is, once you've logged into the site and you're familiar with this, this startup information, and you obviously are going to, I just showed you how to log in here in this movie. You're going to come down here, watch these movies, get these theme files, and then proceed and do these projects one by one. So that's the SAM process. If you have questions, please contact me with your questions. Do it sooner than later, because as you saw from the SAM site, those are due on July. The first 6 of those are due on July the 7th. And if you wait until like about then, you're really going to be behind the 8 ball. Each one of these is going to take you about 45 minutes or an hour. These words will take longer than the PowerPoints. And so make sure that you're giving yourself ample time to get this work done. All right, that's it. So I look forward to seeing your work. If you have questions, contact me with your questions, and have a good day.